for the Recurve Women's Gold Medal Match. Shooting for the gold medal on target number 2, representing Germany, please welcome Michelle Kroppen. You've seen her before, and she's back again, representing India. Previously cadet world champion. Ranked number 11 in the world. Please welcome to the shooting line on target 1, India's Deepika Kumari. The World Archery International judge for this match is Mr. Roy Cortez, and we are going to proceed. Michelle Kroppen, Germany, shooting first.
Kroppen, you shoot first. You shoot second.
So Roy Cortez announcing
Range
that
clear.
Michelle Kroppen
Begin the match.
of Germany on target 2 will shoot first. Germany is 22 years old and ranked number 34 in the world. Came through qualification ranked 19th. And remember, the winner of this match books their spot in the World Cup final in Samsun, Turkey later on this year. It's time for gold. A great start from the German. 24-year-old world number 11, Deepika Kumari. Her second appearance here on the finals range. She's already experienced it here in this session, and she shoots a 10 to get her off the mark. Kroppen looks like she's got a 10 there right on the line. High standard being set so far here in the gold medal match. 9 means they're level on score. Kumari shot a career best of 6.86 compared to Kroppen's 6.55. And another 9. A 9 to draw level. A 10 will give Kumari 2 set points. And it is a 10. The Indian, world number 11, takes an early lead in set 1.
It's easy to see why these two are in the gold medal match.
Well, all of those arrows were very, very good indeed. And here we get a look at comparison. Well, we're straight in on the 9 ring. We don't need to go further out.
No, I mean, everything either hit the 10 or was just right outside the 10. These girls definitely came to play and came to fight it out for gold.
No issue with the wind here. It has died down from yesterday, but funnily enough, it's just started to bluster a little bit here. Not strong, only 3 to 3.5 meters per second, but it has just picked up a tiny bit. Kroppen, though, shot very well. Hopefully she can keep calm. If she carries on shooting like that, surely she can steal a set here.
When you're putting arrows that close to the middle, sooner or later you're going to get some points out of it.
So set 2 of the Recurve women's individual gold medal match. Michelle Kroppen of Germany to shoot first. 9 still in the yellow. Phenomenal. Good grouping. Your focus there from Kumari. Bit of a twitch. But she gets a 10.
A long hold, but she managed to hang on to it and finish it out okay.
And a nice smile to follow up, but the door open again for Deepika Kumari of India. And she gets the 9 that draws the scores at 28 apiece. And Kumari gets 1 of the 2 set points, and Kroppen is off the mark with 1 herself. But the gap stays the same, and Kumari edges closer to the 6-point magic target they're after.
That is. When you're leading like that, you just want it to get to 6 as fast as it can.
Great shooting though, very, very clean, very, very accurate. Michelle Kroppen shooting very well. I just see that little twitch at the end, but somehow manages to keep it in the 10, and the Rice smile at the end tells a story itself.
She knows she got away with a little bit of a mistake there, but that's the training overtaking them at this point. Sometimes your mind makes a mistake, but your body makes you still shoot it in the middle because that's what you've practiced for so many years.
Yeah, a bit of muscle memory. So Kroppen still trailing. Shoots first. Just drifting out into the 8. She is fallible, Deepika Kumari.
It's the first time we've seen anything less than a perfect shot.
Nine solid there from Kroppen in this third set. And Vic, the wind's just picked up a tiny bit.
Both of those arrows are a little bit high right. Possibly it's affecting her. I'm not for sure. She's either doing something different in her form and technique, or it's the wind.
We're all in the 9s. A 10 required for Kumari to draw level. And she scores an 8. That will go to the measure. It's fairly irrelevant though, because it could only be marked up to a 9, which will give her 26 points, and she'd still be behind Kumari. So after the solid, consistent shooting that Kroppen has maintained throughout, in a way she lost the points. Not because she was shooting badly, but because there was 1 or 2 extra points for Kumari. But here she's managed to draw level, maintaining the consistency, and Kumari's consistency is stripped.
Yeah, when you're shooting like that, you just don't want to make those mistakes. You want to stay close and have the good ends come when they come.
Yeah, and that consistency from Kroppen, well, we'll see it right here. These are all of her arrows, and they've all stayed in the 9s.
Yeah, that was what I was saying earlier. If you can keep your arrows in the yellow, you'll get some 10s, throw some 10s in the mix. You obviously want to get 10s, but if you can avoid those big mistakes, those 7s, those 6s, those 8s, those are oftentimes what makes the difference and costs the match.
Well, you're absolutely right here in this case. Kroppen, a couple of 10s, the rest are 9s, and she's drawn level, and you have to say the momentum is with her.
The momentum can play a big factor in these things. It can shift really quickly, and sometimes it can instill doubt in your opponent or yourself.
All level at the start of the 4th set, and Kroppen shows that she's fallible with a 7. Deepika Kumari is back with the 10s. That looked to be a 10 to me. Grouping very solid here from Kumari. And that's a 9. And that one's crept into the 9s, but 29 plays 26 fourth set for Kumari, and 5 set points to 3, and she's snuck ahead now. Whew. Can't really call this one, can we? Because one starts shooting a little bit outside the yellow, and then the other one starts shooting outside the yellow. They're kind of taking turns in having the jitters.
They are. And if you take these people's average score over 72 or 144 arrows and you crunch that down to the few arrows, to 3, possibly 4 or 5 if we go to a shoot-off, but you crunch that down to 3 arrows, the advantage and disadvantage between these two are so minute, there's just almost no difference between it.
Well, Deepika Kumari has taken the advantage here.
It's going to come down to who has the mental toughness to finish those arrows out and shoot them the same. Kumari's trying to do just the same thing she did the last match or the last end, the first set as well.
Well, Kroppen to shoot first in the 5th set here. A place in Samsung up for grabs, and the World Cup final a little bit later on in the year. And a 9 there for Kumari. Pressure on Kroppen here. She shoots a 9. Another 9 there. Huge pressure on Kroppen here. She let that one go pretty quickly.
She was excited. She did get that one through the clicker very fast.
26 out of a possible 30 here. Kumari could get 28. She gets a 27, and she gets the 2 set points again in the 5th set, and she's taken the gold here in Salt Lake City in the 3rd stage of the Hyundai Archery World Cup, and with that books her place in Samsung and the World Cup finals.
999.
Well, Vic, what a great match. I mean, I don't really know where to start with the analysis, but it seemed that one dropped the ball for one set, then the other one dropped the ball for the second set. I mean, it was all over the place.
They had some amazing ends, and they had some windows of opportunity for the other archer there. It definitely, this was a match that would keep you on your toes. And as the archers in there, it's just as exciting for them, but you notice when they made the mistakes, they managed to bounce back from them quickly. That's a sign of a champion archer.
Well, Deepika Kumari clearly delighted. She knows that she will be at the World Cup final later on this year, and she'll be standing on top of the podium in just a few minutes' time. Looking down that range, you can see how beautifully calm it is. The flag's on the left-hand side. Well, the only one waving is, of course, the Stars and Stripes. As we look down at the target end, as we're replacing the targets for the next match here. This brilliant archery facility at the Eastern Foundation's Archery Center, the capital city of Utah, Salt Lake City. And let's take a look back over that brilliant gold medal match where Deepika Kumari got the gold and her chance of shooting at the World Cup final in Samsung. Michelle Kroppen, well, she didn't shoot badly apart from in one set. In any other match against any other athlete, you would have fancied Kroppen with the scores she got. But Kumari was just a little bit better there. The hazy sunshine looking up into the mountains, and coming up very shortly we start the men's individual medal run, and it's the recurve bronze with Ryan Tyack of the USA going up against Thomas Giraud of France, and that should be very exciting. But we've got a medal ceremony coming up very soon. If you're enjoying the live coverage here and you miss it in between, do follow us on social media, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter and Instagram, where you can follow and pick up and watch lots of behind the scenes action featuring all of the world's top archers. So we're looking down over this beautiful range here. And if you're just joining us, I'm Karen Bashir, and I have the pleasure of the legend of archery here in the USA, the Olympic silver medalist from Sydney 2000, Vic Wonderly. But before we come back to Vic's expert opinion, let's have the medals for the Recurve Women's Individual Tournament.
Medals will be presented by World Archery Executive Board member Mr. Greg Easton. The checks and gifts will be presented by Easton Foundation Board member Ms. Danielle Timmerman. Bronze medal winner representing Chinese Taipei, Tan Yating. Silver medal representing Germany, Michelle Kroppen.
Congratulations.
Gold medal representing India, Deepika Kumari.
There you go. Congratulations. My honor to present that to you. Congratulations.
Wow, there's a lot of things. We have a lot. Congratulations. Well done. There's a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of India. Please congratulate our athletes. And you don't want to leave your seat because we've got another great Hoyt and Easton giveaway for you coming up next.